What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? It is your boy, your dude, your homie. You already know who I be, and it's for the people who don't. I be your boy, the Ward. What's going on with y'all? Hope y'all
Ju-
having a
ju-
good
ju-
Easter. What is this Easter? What they call it Easter, celebrating the resurrection of the big guy. So yeah, definitely. I got my night and day crew, my Laverne and Shirley. Oh, my son kids and the caramel.
we are
Got
here.
it.
What's
Here
good,
we go.
y'all?
What up, my
What's
co-host?
good?
What it do? What it do?
It's doing a lot. It's doing a whole lot, but I am so excited, y'all, because we got a legend in
Uh oh.
Ward. I don't wanna take it under, but come on.
Uh oh.
I'm just gonna
Well,
toss it down to
well,
you because you like down for me.
damn, E, you took the thunder from my mouth. We got no, we got none other than my big bro, my dude, my homie. He is an eight-time Grammy Award winning poet, artist, musician, rapper, producer. I mean, the list can go on and on. He's worked with some of the likes of Beyonce, Common, Kanye. It's just so many. Hell, I'll be all day just naming the people that he has worked with. This is my big damn bro. I grew up with me and you. E grew up with at our home church, GH Greater Harvest. Shout out. It is my boy Malik Yusef, none other than Malik Yusef. What's going on, God? How you feeling?
I'm blessed, man. Blessed by the best. I just man, just happy to be here, happy to be anywhere, happy to be breathing, you know. It has not been an easy task, you feel me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I already know, man. So to get the show going, man. Man, you got so much going on, man. So much going on. But what I want to ask you is, back in the day, we had a lot of good music. What's some of the things? Well, what's a great lesson or something that can be taken away from the collective that has taught the music industry. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Yeah, yeah. That has taught that you can take away from the collectives that has taught the music industry, and just about the independence of it. What some of the things that you can share or take away from.
Mm. That's a good question, and it's a couple layers there, so it deserves a couple different layers in retort. Um, I think that from an independent standpoint, um, you if you're going independent, you're limiting the amount of people that profit from your efforts, right? That's one thing you have to understand first. And they are not into limiting what they get from you because
Mm,
no matter what, in this industry, when you have executives, including if, whoever it is, they look at you as a worker. Some look at you as a slave, depending on what their culture is. But they look at you as a worker where you go deliver things to them. It's like if you I don't know how many of y'all go to the store and shop for food for your kids if you got kids, or even for yourself. But when you have to go to self checkout, I know I
Mhm.
always feel like I should be getting a discount at self checkout
hmm
because I'm doing the work.
Right.
Same thing at a self serve buffet, but it's usually cheaper when you say, "Hey, I'll take the all you can eat, get a plate, go serve yourself," as opposed to a waiter coming in and serving you, and then you give them the prerequisite or adequate tip. My idea, similar to the music industry, where they give you a certain amount of money they get from a bank or from investors, that you don't have access to. And then they give you money and say, now we're gonna take your work, your image and likeness, your efficacy, and we're gonna go make money off of it and give you some of it. Independent, you they don't get to do that. So they're not gonna let you, independent person that looks just like, Christina Aguilera, compete with the version of Christina Aguilera that they own. It's just not how it works. So you're gonna have to work triply, quadruply hard to get any other things that their version of. And I'm not dissing Christina Aguilera; she's a wonderful woman, a wonderful mother, um, wonderful artist. But there's not gonna be a portion where they're gonna just say, "Okay, go ahead and compete head up with our person that we get money from, and we get no money from you." So trying to people like, "Oh, let's try to get sync license because we good." Still, all those games are connected. Everything's connected. It's like in sports, and they don't pick the best athlete. They pick the person they feel most comfortable with. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how we work as like bad kids, we are overtly independent, but we bullying the shit though. You feel me?
Yeah.
We coming in doing the fuck we say we gonna do. And if y'all don't like it, then get up with us. Simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna give your artists a chance to get this music. If y'all want to put y'all writers on there instead of our writers, then we gonna release what we put that we gave y'all artists. That's it. You don't have to like it. We're not asking you to like it. We don't like what you do either. So it's not about likability. It's about effectiveness. So that's
Mm-hmm.
where we at with Bad Kids Camp. I'm sure that some of the bad kids gonna be in here at some point today. Kitty, did we get the bad kids coming to this interview? Oh, yeah.
Come on back,
So,
kids. Let's go. Let's
we just
go.
out here bullying right
Come on
now.
in the
We the
room.
number one writing camp in the world right now.
I
We
love
are,
it.
we're the
Malik,
longest running camp in the world. So the lessons that you can learn as an independent artist from this is that you're gonna have to put in 4 times, 5 times as much work as the artist that's signed, but the reward is the same. It's the same as that other artist. So if you're willing to
Yeah.
work 4 times as hard as Christina Aguilera just to get a little bit of what she got, then that's on you. And that's what if that's the life you want to live, then come over here.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Malik,
I know the
real
song
hold on,
got
hold on, Ward. Hold on, Ward. I have to jump in real quick. Malik.
You broke up, Ward.
Um, so I need the people that are watching,
You lost
listening right
Ward.
now to kind of tune in and just tell the people who you are, where you from. We know where
Can't
you
hear
from.
nothing.
You from the same spot. So
He said he
please
can't hear
tell
you.
the
Can you hear?
can you hear me, Malik?
I think he just disconnected for a minute.
I got it. I got it now. I got it.
Can you
You
hear
can
me?
hear
Okay.
us. Okay. Go ahead and re-question it so he can hear
Yes.
us.
So, Malik, we know who you are, but I want to make sure that the viewers, the listeners are really knowing who you are, where you're from, what you do, and the impact that you've had on this world, the community. Like, just give the listeners a little bit of who you are, where you from.
Where you from? South side. Where you
So,
from? South side.
Southside. Even though we ain't repping the South Side, it's always West Side.
Send me
Always West
on.
Side. As long as we know it's Chicago.
We
That's
are
true.
not about to do this. We are not.
290 all day long, baby. 290.
Oh my
Oh,
God. Yeah. I had
We,
some
what
fun. I had some fun on up that 290 in my days. A lot of
see?
hey,
good
See, that's
times.
hey.
what I'm talking about. The West Side all day long. That's
A
where all
lot
the
of good
fun was
times
at.
off that 290, baby. You feel me?
Yes.
Hey,
Yes. Hold on.
I
Clock
only
that.
Yeah.
went.
Clock
I
that.
only went to 290 for certain reasons. I didn't frequent that part of the expressway, but
Don't
Malik,
mess
go
up.
ahead. And tell us
Don't mess
where
up,
you
E.
from,
Don't
what
mess up,
high
E.
school you went. No, hold on. What high school you went to?
CVS,
Yeah.
CV, CV, CVS.
Yeah.
Chicago Vocational CV,
East
CV,
side.
CV, CVS.
East side.
Chicago Vocational.
Okay.
That was my
Okay.
stomping ground.
Okay. All right.
so Malik born and
We
raised
forgive you. We forgive you.
of Chicago.
Should have been a dolphin. Oh,
No,
sorry.
you should have been
Uh-oh,
in love with
uh-oh.
Should have
Whitney.
been a dolphin.
You should have been
No,
a
my
Hey,
brother,
Walter.
my brother went to Whitney Young. My big brother
that's
did.
what I'm talking about. Your brother was dope. That's all I can say.
Demi
Yeah,
on class
he
of
definitely.
'03 stand up. Was out to
The
watch him.
neon, oh Lord,
Yes.
the neon at new school. Oh jeez.
I'm crazy, man. But no, but seriously, Malik, we know you South Side, Chi Town. You know, what I wanted to ask you is really kind of really impactful question that will help, as you say, the bad kids and all the kids that's coming up and the next Malik Yusef out there. I heard you talking about on an interview one day uh, how someone will try to dig a grave or a ditch for you to mean it for your bad, but the Most High God will turn it into your favor. And you were talking about your experience on the Love Jones uh, movie soundtrack, how you
Yeah.
went around telling everybody that you're going to be in the movie and that you're going
Yeah.
to be. You telling all of Chicago, everybody outside of Chicago. Uh, I want you to encourage somebody. I want you to tell that story real quick and how that tough time made you into the Malik Yusef that you are today.
Yeah. There was a guy. I wasn't very much. I was still in the street heavy when I started doing poetry. So I was like coming to open mic. I wasn't in the culture where everybody
Hmm.
hung out and all that stuff and messed with each other and all that. And I wasn't. I was oblivious to that. I was, 21, 22 years old. I was young, so I didn't really get into that. They was a little bit older than me. When at the time, somebody was a year older than you, they was like a father to you almost back in those days. It's not like that anymore. But if you was 20 and somebody was 23, they was like a grown person compared to you. You feel me? So you respected them as such. So anyway, people I respected. And then Love Jones started being, I'll give you the quick dirty version. When they
Yeah.
made Love Jones, Ed Witcher had his guy Gold Golden reach out to me to come to the set. There was
Hmm.
already a guy there that was a poet that was like it was kind of it was kind of based on his story or whatever. I didn't know that,
Yeah.
but again I had none of the social constructs. So motherfucker, we filmed. I filmed the whole poem called "I'm in Love with a Dancer."
Hmm.
A little ode to the dance culture. God bless them. Do their thing. And they edited it, and I didn't know that. But I'm thinking
Mm.
I got a whole poem in this movie. I go to the premiere. I see Nia. I see, of course, I see Lorenz, my family, that's my brother. I see Bill
Yeah.
Bellamy, who I became close with, and a couple other cast members I became close with.
Right.
Yeah.
And I look, and I'm edited. I keep not seeing myself. Then when I do hit the screen, it's like 4.7 seconds of
Mm.
me just mouthing words through the air with
Mm.
no
Okay.
sound coming out my mouth. And it was just like part of that music montage.
Wow.
But before that, I go back. That moment was painful, but I go back to all the moments prior to that where this guy who was like a little bit of a star in there, he was telling me, "Yeah, don't forget to tell everybody about the movie we get." But he had already knew that I was gonna be, you know, edited
Cut.
down to nothing. He knew.
Yeah.
And still had me go out there, asked to put egg on my face, asked to fall for it. And he was, relatively young man at the time. I'm sure it was a mistake on his part, fear,
Hmm.
didn't want the competition of me trying to get his career off. So I forgive him and all that. I forgive him for all those things he did, because he inspired me and spurned me on to keep telling people about the movie. Hey, me and such gonna be in this movie. I didn't know what part he did. I just knew he was in it. I saw him when I
Right.
came to film my part. I saw
Yeah.
him there, and he was being treated like a primary person in the movie, a principal.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
everywhere I went, and I started seeing magazines advertising it. And I'm like, I'm gonna be in this movie. Y'all got a whole poem in there, all that. But I think people didn't hear the part where I said a whole poem. They just saw me on screen. I was like, Malik. So all over the country, even Canada as well, people just started being like, I go Malik. He said he's gonna be in the
Yeah,
movie.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think they understood spoken word enough to care if I was doing poetry in a movie or not. They just saw my face on the big screen, taking up the whole screen. Like, man, so it wound up doing me really, you know, a very fortuitous turn. But at the premiere, I was hurt because I thought me telling people I was going to be in this movie with a whole part and a song and so forth was an embarrassment. So afterwards, I really was dejected. And he was there like, hey, brother, as if he, ignoring it like nothing ever happened. He's like, we going to this place to celebrate. You should come. And I came there and
yeah.
went to the other place. They weren't there. And I went to across the street. They were there. He's like, you want chicken finger or something, brother? I was like, no, man, I'm good, man. Just came to say congratulations, man. You in that motherfucking movie doing the whole poem thing I thought I was gonna be doing, and you at the end sitting there talking to Lorenz, nigga. You motherfucking won. And I left. Like I say,
Yes,
the next
sir.
day, my phone get to ringing. My cell phone get to buzzing, buzz. Nigga, man, you went crazy. I'm like, I went crazy. So I had to go to several theaters to see if there was another version. And everywhere I went, they like, I said, where'd you see it? I was in Maywood. So I go out to Maywood. Nope, same movie.
What?
Hey,
Sorry.
okay, let me go to Indiana.
Wow.
Same movie. Then I went to New York. Same movie. I was like, what are they
Insane.
seeing that I'm not seeing? But
Right,
they
right.
were seeing the spirit move through the cosmos. They were
Yes.
seeing anticipation and uh, meet this concept of relevancy that and validation that they friend, they cousin, they brother, they family, they mob is in this movie.
Yep.
And it wound up making
Yeah,
me crazy famous, like in the poetry scene, which I wasn't famous in before that,
I love it. I
and
love it.
Wow.
Ebro, when he was the station director, program director in Portland, they flew me out for a Love Jones Cafe, even though I hadn't said a word in the movie. But I promoted it
Mm,
so big where it was became like a movie about me too, you know.
Wow.
And the guy that had more parts in there, wrote more poetry, the whole nine, he didn't
yeah.
get to be in it. But I remember before that, when I first got the call to be on it, um, I went and fucked with John Forte, who was part of the refugees, and they was doing they was doing the Wyclef was doing the soundtrack. So I got to sit in the studio with Wyclef, listen to songs, and I met Randy Jackson. Randy Jackson, he is the guy not Michael's brother, but Randy Jackson from America's Got Talent
American
before the
Idol.
America's
Mm,
Got Talent
yeah,
even
yeah.
existed. So I met
Yeah,
him and
yeah.
Sandra Wilson, people like that. So it was pretty good to be able to meet those people, and then later on in life, circle back around when I started becoming a producer and a songwriter and an artist. To circle back and see them again from another vantage point. So
Yeah,
just like I
yeah.
say, everything can be flipped into good. Everything is good and bad at the same time. It just depends on how you work it. You know what I'm saying? Fire is good and bad. If you got fire in your bed, you're in trouble. You got fire on your stove, you good.
Mm.
So
Yes,
think that
yes,
it's like, you got water in your stomach, you good. Water in your lungs, you bad. You feel me?
for
Right.
sure, for
So that's
sure.
all how it's applied, how you make it applicable
So,
to your existence. And I thank God for dude. I can't how can I be mad at him? He forced me to go out and promote myself. Now he meant it for bad, but it didn't come out bad. Feel me? It came out
mm-hmm,
good. Came
mm-hmm.
out
It came
incredible.
out just the way it needed
It came
to
out
make you where
The
you
way he
were.
was supposed
magnanimous.
to be.
So
Mhm.
being
Exactly.
mad at him for what? That takes away from the blessing that the Most High gave to me. Can't be mad at him. He
Exactly.
did his thing. Do I like him? No. I don't like that he tried to
Mhm.
trick me, but he did what God told him, what God allowed him to do, what had to be done. Now he could have
Yeah.
But
promoted it
the
another way, but he chose to do it that way and lose the relationship, which I'm glad he lost. I'm sure he's glad he lost the relationship. I'm sure that it was a
yeah,
burden for me to
yeah,
be like asking him to be my big brother and all that. So he's absolved and free from that. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
For
anybody that's
sure.
out there, you know, somebody digging a hole for me that wound up being a bunker to protect me. That
Wow.
hole became a bunker where I
That
Wow.
could
is a
dig in and I
word.
get in there and I miss all the missiles that's coming from me, all the bullets
I
that's coming
like
from
that.
me, and I get out,
A bump.
That's a word.
you know,
Wow.
unscathed.
That is
So
a word.
yeah,
That's a word.
Became a
Oh my God.
bunker.
I have so many
hey, I can't
questions.
hear y'all. Let
Malik,
me see.
You can't
can
hear? Can you hear now?
you hear me now?
Can't hear y'all.
Can you hear
Mhm.
me? Can you hear me? I can hear
Yeah,
y'all.
those is Bluetooth. This is
I
Bluetooth.
can hear. I can hear everybody. I can hear Malik.
I can hear you too, Malik.
This is Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Talking.
Real
Can
quick,
you hear me?
Malik. I want to segue real quick. We have one of the bad kids on the live right now. We got B More. What's going on, bro?
Peace and love. Peace and
What's
love.
going
How was
on? How
everybody?
you doing?
We are
Good.
Yeah.
good.
Turn yours on. I can't
We
hear.
good.
Yeah.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How you?
I'm well. Be
I
more.
can't hear.
What? You can't hear Malik?
You have to reset. He have to reset those
Yeah.
headphones he got on.
Bluetooth.
Can't
Yeah,
hear.
his
I'm
Bluetooth.
letting them know right now.
Reset your Bluetooth. Oh yeah. If you could text him or whatever, let him know.
Yeah.
So be more. Tell us a little bit about you. This is our first time meeting you. So welcome to the Rundown Podcast. We are so excited to have you with us.
Man,
And
thank you
what
for
part?
having me.
Yeah, for
Man,
sure.
I'm thanks to Malik. I would say, yeah, right. I'm a Grammy nominated songwriter. I've written alongside him for many acts.
That's good.
Um, from Vic Mensa to Kanye West to, of course, with himself. Um, I am a songwriter slash artist from Baltimore City. Um,
Baltimore.
I yes, indeed. I, uh, I specialize these days in making affirmative, healing, helpful hip hop records.
Hmm. That's interesting. Why don't you
Hold on, hold
explain
on.
that? Hold
It's
up.
the
Can you explain what that is? Cause
affirmative healing. Like, let's
yeah. Can you elaborate
expound
on
on
that?
that, please.
I'm taught that we should learn how to love instead of to hate. So the music
Yeah.
that reflects oftentimes, as Brother Donald Muhammad said, it reflects a death style and not a lifestyle.
Hmm.
So in this case, my music reflects a lifestyle. My lead single has been Morning Prayer. And it speaks to getting up in the day and having a right mindset, starting the day, and of course, starting your day with God and getting yourself right spiritually, and then understanding that you're gonna go outside and as the good book says, the adversary roameth like a lion seeking whom he may devour, and
Yeah.
being ready to tackle that adversary, and staying vigilant and staying sober in the mind. So that's everybody doesn't realize it, but we are all special and we're all miracles. The song reflects that as well. That we should, understand that it took you out of like 500 million sperm for you to get here. Just for you to be here is a miracle.
Yeah.
So like understand your position and treat yourself as you are a miracle yourself, and see how special you are. So like I say, that's healing what you've been taught, whether it was in the household or in society. Like these things are needed to affirm people, to get people in the direction in which they need to be in the light and not in the darkness. If that makes sense.
Oh, that's dope.
I don't know
yeah.
about y'all, but I picked up some gems and some nuggets along the way. But so a lot of what you said was so profound. Um, what
Thank
does
you.
that look like for you in terms of like persevering through adversity and your craft and still going for what you believe in? And Malik, feel free to chime in. What's up, Queen Sheba? Welcome, baby.
Peace, Queen.
Welcome,
We got the queen.
welcome.
We got the queen in the house.
Queen Sheba. Sheba
Queen,
baby.
what up, though? Can you hear us? Move.
Can y'all
Baby.
hear me? I heard y'all.
We
I was just listening to the whole show, and then all of a sudden, I can't hear anything.
oh no.
Wow.
It's okay.
We
Well,
can
we
hear
glad
you.
we got you now, baby.
Yeah, we can hear
Welcome.
you.
Yeah. But no, we
Can you hear
were
us now? Can you hear us right now? I don't think she could hear us.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
yes,
indeed.
hear you, Queen.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
She can't hear
How?
us.
I don't think she can hear us.
I think we overloading the circuitry here.
I cannot. All of a sudden, I cannot hear y'all. I
It's
heard the
just
whole
Try to
it's
show
up your
up until
volume.
right
Try
now.
to
so
up
much
your
power
volume.
and so much heat on this live right now.
Did you
It's
up your volume? Because sometimes the volume may go down depending
Hey,
it's
on
but
how
too
your
that's what
phone switch.
happened when we get so
we
many
got too much
talented
stuff.
creative minds
It's too much.
all on one line. It's overload. It's a lot.
Hmm.
You guys. With my co-host and all of you guys, Malik and all y'all, man. It's like this is bananas, man. To have so much talent
Malik, can
and
you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
All right,
have
Okay.
so
cool.
much
Okay.
creativity on this line. It's dope, man. This is great.
It's
This
too
is
much
great for the
stuff.
culture. It's great for
Yeah.
the people.
Be
Thank
more.
you for
Did you
having me.
get that? Did you get that question? Be more.
Yeah, yes, I did. I was, I know everybody was trying to tap in.
Yeah.
I'm taught that struggle is ordained for man. So
Hmm.
so going through difficulties is like it's going through a crucible. You if you want to truly be golden, you're gonna have to go up against them flames. And
Yeah.
so perseverance to me is no other way. Is what I'm gonna do? Turn back? I think Robert Greene had in his book where he said you got to put yourself on the death ground to where there's no surrender, there's no retreat. When you have a clear focus on what you're here to do, you're gonna do it. I mean, if you just read the Bible, Jesus had to do it. He didn't want to do it. He sat in that garden and was like, I don't want to go through this, but that's what I'm here to do. So yeah, I don't have a problem persevering through much.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so crazy because I'm pretty sure all of us have heard this saying before. Many are called, but few are chosen.
Yeah.
For sure.
So I think Queen Sheba, Malik, be more like I'm just very curious to know your perspective on what that looks like for your individual success and just where you started and where you are now, what that looks like for you. And struggle is real, mind you. So being called is one thing, and how do you navigate through all of that being chosen?
Let's see if it take that.
Queen,
Queen, you
your
muted,
mic's
baby.
off.
One day at a
There
time.
she,
One day at a
there she
time.
go.
Putting God first for sure. I've had so many struggles, different parts of my career. I always knew I would be a career poet. I wanted to be a poet until I pass away, whenever that is going to be. I've always wanted to write forever, write songs, write poems, write rock songs, write hip hop songs, write books, write journals. I started as a journalist when I was really young, and poetry has helped me through so many trials and tribulations. Today I wrote a blog called "What If Jesus Took the Back Way Out?" Instead of, we're all
Ooh,
waiting at the front of the stone, waiting for the rock to move, but what if he went out the back way? And of course I wrote that as a metaphor for our life. Like, we're always waiting for the front door to open, but sometimes we gotta find the back way.
yeah,
Sometimes we
yeah,
got to find the back way. And what if Jesus was bored? There was no sunlight. There was no food. It was a long weekend. and
yeah,
then, that
yeah,
he immediately finds Mary and Peter, right? And he's like, Peter, you're on the wrong side of the boat, fish on the other side. And not because it was like some huge miracle, but because he had already been there. And so a lot of times we forget to reach back and tell the poets or the singers or the hip hop artists or the songwriters how to do what
Yeah.
we're doing. Nobody
Facts.
told spoken word artists how to go which way. We don't have a trajectory that's one way like doctors and lawyers. We don't have an 8-year school. We have to figure it out.
Yeah.
And if we don't
Yeah.
share with each other, it makes the road really difficult. So, my
I
challenge and
love
my
that.
charge and my calling has always been to share. And people think I'm weird for it, or that I shouldn't. I would make more money if I didn't share. But if I didn't share, then my net wouldn't be as wide as it is. And I just feel like we are here to leave the world better than once we found it. And I really believe in that. And we can do that through the power of spoken word. I've had so many ridiculous roadblocks in my life. I was just right before I left for the Grammys this year, just broke up out of a relationship that I thought was going to be forever, and it destroyed me. Well, I thought it was, but here I am. Hello, here I am. So
And
you just
here and looking fabulous. Let's
That
go.
part.
let's
Let's
go.
go.
And you
Come
just got
on.
to keep
You
showing
gotta
up
find your light. That's
every
it.
single day, every
That's
single
it.
day, every single
So
day.
so
Love
so
that,
wait a minute,
Queen.
guys, and either one of you guys can answer this. And I heard you guys, talking about many are called, but few are chosen, and all of that. But to me, each and one of you are ministers in your own way, in your own right. So though you many are called and few are chosen, when did you answer the call? When did you give God the Most High your yes to launch you into your destiny?
Ooh, that's a loaded question, Ward. Jesus.
I don't think that it's so funny that we think like that happened once. That happened like every other day, nigga.
Yeah.
Where is my clappers? Where is my
I
clappers?
could
Okay,
definitely believe that.
Like the crazy thing is like if you think like,
where's the
oh,
clappers?
I to do this thing, and now it's nah, nigga, that shit you
Every
question it.
day.
Man, like
We
what?
on
Should I be
call.
doing
We
this?
on call. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Everybody is cold.
you got to
Every
answer that
day.
call every day because it's a new instruction booklet. It's a new, it's new. It's like Charlie's Angels. They go
New order.
solve solve one crisis,
Indeed.
and then they come back to the office. They're like, "What's up, Angels?" They like, "God damn it, again, nigga, what?"
I
That's
just
how
You
it
went
know,
to
is.
sleep.
you know who I really look at, and that's of our age, that really has impressed. And I wish I had an opportunity. And hopefully I will. Maybe I'm putting it out in the universe. I would
Come on.
love the opportunity to meet Queen Latifah and Ice T
Come on,
specifically,
Queens.
and
Yes.
LL Cool J, because they were able to morph and change when they needed to, and they went from being hip hop artists to acting, and then fell right into it for decades. Ice T has
Yep.
been on Law and Order for 3 decades. Like
Yes.
that's
Yes, indeed.
but that's crazy. And then LL Cool J is on the West Coast on CSI. And Queen
Yeah.
Latifah did Broadway and movies, and they were like, you know what? I'm gonna pivot when I need to pivot. Black women, especially, we have to reinvent ourselves every 5 years or so,
That
even
part.
if it's
Mhm.
the same reinvention. So I have to come back out and say, oh, hey, hello, I've been here before, but let me do some more poems. Let me write some more things. Let me reintroduce myself as a journalist, as an author, as a speaker, and it's okay, because I want the new people to get to know me. When they introduce us and they're like, how many people have heard of Queen Sheba? And it's like one person clapping. Good, because now I get to introduce myself to the 300 of you, just like we're about to
Yeah.
do on this tour to 2,000 3,000 people. It's going to be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I agree
Which
with that.
Tell
And
us,
this too.
hold up. Tell us more about that tour, because since you
Yeah.
dipped into it, you might as
thank
well
you,
go
Caramel.
ahead
I'm
and
about to
promote that tour.
yeah, come
Go
on,
ahead.
somebody.
So
No, no, go ahead, Caramel.
So I own a company called Poetry versus Hip Hop, and we are going on our 11th year. And
Uh,
I've tried to quit twice because
not
I can
one.
Man, I cannot be all things, and I'm the artist, you right? And I had to do everything from the mailroom to accounting to marketing to PR to, and I was just like, man, it's enough. So we had our 10-year anniversary. I made this huge announcement on social media. I'm like, I'm not doing it anymore unless it's in Atlanta. Like, I'm staying in Atlanta. It'll be forever in Atlanta unless somebody's cutting the check, and somebody was like, yeah, but what about National Poetry Month? And I was like, all right. So last year and the year before, I asked somebody to go on tour with me for National Poetry Month because, again, I'm a we person. I like to share, and I think that would be a great opportunity for their audience to get to know me and my audience to get to know them. And then City Winery trusts me to just send the email and say, hey, what dates you got? We pick the dates and we go on the road. And so we are going to hit 5 out of the 11 city wineries. And then
Oh,
Malik was like, why are we doing all 11? What? Well, who? Malik, we need one of your hip hop friends to write us a check, sir. That's what we need.
yeah,
We need your
yes.
homeboy in Baltimore to write us a check. We need a sponsor. So we're doing a mini. You
Yeah.
know what? Ain't nothing mini. We're going on tour. We ain't doing nothing
But
mini.
It's
quiet
big.
on that one.
It's
You
nothing
know.
small about what y'all are doing, which, by the way, I am so excited to see y'all in my hometown. Let me just go ahead and put the
Excuse me.
clappers on real quick. Let
Mhm.
me just go put the clappers on real quick. Um, Poetry versus hip hop. So
Right.
excited.
So
Y'all are
Malik and
doing a big
I are the headliners on the whole tour, and each
yeah,
city we're bringing along a third person who we love. And in Chicago, it's Red Storm. In Atlanta, it's Jessica Karen Moore. In New
yeah.
York, it is Abby O'Doon from The Last Poets. Come
Come
on.
on,
And
let's
then in Philadelphia
go.
is Just Mike from the podcast Tonight's Conversation, who is blowing up and making waves and ridiculousness on the internet, which I love. And then in Hudson Valley is an amazing poet, and she's bringing her entire band ensemble. Her name is Poet Gold. Not only that, we are giving away full size women's cosmetics in every city, and we are auctioning off a $1,500 bag that I got to carry on the red carpet, but we're giving new ones, 5 new ones away at each
Come
stop. I
on,
mean, not
let's
5 at each stop,
go.
1 at each stop. So we're giving away 5 new ones in the whole packaging. It's going to be amazing. So people are loving what we're doing. They're supporting. Malik's team has been amazing. They've been awesome. Ward has been amazing. Dwayne has been amazing. Who's your manager person, Miss what's the name?
Miss Kitty,
Miss
one of the bad kids,
what's
Miss
oh
Kitty.
my god, my brain is out
Miss
out in
Kitty.
Miami.
Oh,
Malik.
you talking about Saber.
Okay.
Yeah, first
Well,
lady.
anyway, he's been amazing to work with. It's just been a great experience. And so this is why I think that the genre of poetry and spoken word definitely deserves all its credibility in the Recording Academy. And I'm happy to be a 3-time Grammy nominated poet. And it's
Ooh,
Come,
because of the
come
efforts of people
on,
like Jay Ivy,
somebody.
Malik Yusef, and everybody that helped put
Come
this whole
on.
thing with our genre together. So I hope Jay Ivy shows up in Chicago too.
Yes, yes.
Hey, that's my boy. Real
Chi-town,
good.
stand up.
That's what I'm talking about. Shot Town.
I love Chicago. Like, please, y'all, those that are listening, please support Chicago City Winery. Please support, join. We will be there. The rundown will be there in the building
Yes, we
in
will.
support of Malik, Queen Sheba. Like, just come out and support. So, yeah, it's a lot of good stuff happening. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Look, I've been so let's just pivot real quick because I've been listening. Well, I would listen to Kanye, but this father music, oh my God, this father, you know, what do y'all see in terms of like music? Like, do we need a shift? Because I feel like there has to be a shift going back to the roots, and I feel like a lot of roots go back to Chicago. Personally, being from Chicago, like, what are y'all thoughts on that, Malik? I'm just curious to know what you feel.
I think you just need variety because you're at different points in your life. my 11-year-old daughter, she's listening to different music than my 16-year-old daughter, but they also have a cross sectionality on some of the songs. I just think we need to keep a variety. I remember growing
Yeah.
up, I would listen to KRS One, but I would listen to NWA, and then I would listen to Ghetto Boys, but I also listen to Naughty by Nature, but I also listen to Poor Righteous Teachers, but I also listen to Cool Mo D. You know what I'm saying? So the variety was there. Now it's just like you have to be on this train or nothing. This is the era of music you're in. Is this or is nothing? And I think that's a disservice to the
Yes.
world.
I got a quick question
Yeah.
for you because I know we're in the age of AI, where there's a lot of AI going on. And it's so funny because around different people, my
Can y'all hear me?
students, yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you.
That's
We
right.
can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hello?
It's the one went out again. And
Okay.
maybe
Hello, hello.
can you hear us? You got to go out again. But maybe be more. You can answer this too. Um, how do you feel about the AI? You know, the competition with AI. Because this is the thing I've noticed about AI. And I'm glad you mentioned the fact that you're making more affirmative, positive music. A lot of that AI music I'm listening to are like woke music. It's music that's talking to your soul. It's not just that regular music that the radio people want you to listen to. And I've
Right.
worked in the radio industry for a while. So I know how they like to put certain music out there to control our minds. But that AI music, it's kind of breaking barriers. You know what I'm saying? It's saying the stuff that you're not allowed to say if you going through radio. So
I
how do you
think
feel about that, Be More?
I don't necessarily care for the AI bit, but I understand that the artificial intelligence understands the need for positivity in the world.
Yeah.
The is but not really being able to it's all generated off of data analysis, right?
Of
But
course.
not really having a spirit. So for us as artists, we get to not it's not really a competition. We get to supersede AI because we have a spirit and we can understand the spirit of the people, not just going off of just data. I think the AI is great as an assistant, but as far as like really, I know a writer, for instance, right? I know there was a writer for editorials in newspapers. She lost her job behind AI. And as a songwriter, I had to consider that AI could possibly take my job if people decide to just lean on that thing. But then I also got to remember that it's a robot and it doesn't have a spirit. And what
Yeah.
when people start to desire realness again, like right now there's a boom in analog. So record sales, vinyl record sales are up. CDs are even coming back, even tapes, cassettes, because people want the real thing. They want to be able to get the feel of really going through a liner note and seeing the thank yous. Because when the last time you seen a thank you for an album? It's been over a decade, right?
It's been a
So
while. Okay.
right, so that lets you get some more personal feeling, and people need. That's what we need. We kind of need to break out of the digital world and get back into the real physical world. Because if the internet happens to go out, even though we're using this beautiful thing right now, what do we have? We can't even watch movies. We don't have VHS. We don't have DVDs. We don't. So we need to get back into having more material things, and that creates a relationship between artist to consumer. So I think the AI kind of loses that as well. It loses that because it only can operate inside the digital field, but in this real world, in the real world outside of the matrix, here we are where we can really get close and intimate to people. I think like the whole internet process is kind of like, even though you can see artists every day, it started to take away the real intimacy and spirit of people connecting with people.
Okay.
Mm.
But the funny thing is, and I guess because I teach AI, I'm a computer science teacher. I teach all this stuff. So yeah,
You trying to
I'm
take my
deep in
job?
it. No, I'm deep in it. It's not that I'm trying to take y'all job, but guess what? If we're using AI as a tool, and you see people are gravitating to that type of music, why
Mhm.
aren't you guys putting music out there like that? Because that's the thing. We are ready for real music. and you could tell. Like
Well,
people are tired of
Lord,
all that.
Lord willing is on all. I mean, not Lord willing. Yes, Lord is on all streaming platforms right now. Be more.
Okay,
Be hyphen MOOR.
more,
Right. That's on
be
there.
more.
If you want the real
Okay,
music, it's there. I just know
it's
that
that.
it's a hard
Okay,
sell. It's a hard sell for people that are, like if you just want to feel good and you're trying to escape reality, having reality music kind of hurts for some people. So like a Brenda's Got a Baby, which was a big song in 92 or whatever, how does that hit today? Keep your head up, even though that was a great song in 95. How does that hit today if you make it? You know what I'm saying? And because when it's not cool, right? So because it's like, damn, can I play that at the club when the DJs are the ones that's pushing it? Like, damn, how do I mix keep
but
your head up
this.
at the club?
So this is the thing I found out working through radio. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't the young people that was paying for the music though. It was mostly the older people. That's your
For sure.
fan base. That's the people who go pay for the music. And guess what?
Oh,
If
I
they're
believe.
asking for deeper music, that's probably who we should be catering to. But I mean, with your music, I'm gonna definitely go ahead and download it and check it out because, like I said,
Thank
I'm
you.
on real music. I'm tired of the kill 'em up, bang bang, shoot 'em up. Yeah, the play all day songs. Yeah, I'm tired of
Yeah,
that.
I just said it
So,
in Bad Kids the other day. I just said it the other day. Me personally, I make music for people that are my age and people that are younger than me that want to live to be my age and older.
okay.
So that's what because if for me personally, it makes no sense for me to. Actually, thank you. Jay said it. Jay said it in his interview the other day too. He said it's enough ugliness going on in the world, and I don't want to add to it.
That part. That part. That part. So yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So my question is, with so many influences now with music and how music has just like real music, like real good feel music, it's kind of taken a back seat. How do you all navigate like real music artists, creators, um, spoken word artists? How do you navigate and still push the real through all this noise that I feel like most of these kids in this generation hears?
We don't really get to like Malik was saying. We don't get to choose it. Like when we get to download, like we just vessels, and God just be speaking through us. So it ain't. We don't even. Like it's kind of like the Jonah situation. Like it's either you're gonna do the job or you're gonna end up in the belly of the beast. Like you have no other
Yeah,
choice but to
yeah,
do
for
this job,
sure.
right? And because we get hit with inspiration at 3 o'clock in the morning. When you wake up and it's like, go write that down. Go put that
That's
down.
it.
We at any given moment, I could be driving a car and get a whole song, right? And or just in talking to other people, and then you realize that somebody's going through something and they need a song to get them out of that, right? And so the music writes itself if you connect with people. Going back to the spirit of things, where
That's
Jesus
it.
said, right? He said that they can tell you the signs of the sky and everything else, but they can't tell you the signs of the time. So, but you gotta have your finger on the pulse of the people to get out there to get that, right? You gotta be amongst the people in order. That's like God walked amongst the people in order to get the vibe of it, to be able to say, all right,
Yeah,
now I understand why y'all sin so much because I'm over here going through it myself, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what has to happen. Honestly, I believe.
Okay.
Ooh, it is a heavy lift. It is a heavy lift. And I don't know about y'all, but like my kids still look at me in awe when I play certain songs. And I'm like, this is real music right here. Like
Yeah,
I was really in love. I can tell you a time when I felt or when I was like, and we saw it and looked at mute like seriously, like that was like our church. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like I want to get back to that. Like
Yeah, I mean, even with the
that's
R&B music doesn't necessarily talk about love anymore, right? So
yeah,
it needs to get back to that. Like when you can go listen to the music of Motown or maybe even Marvin Gaye. That music was about love making, not just freaking.
yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes,
And not saying that there's a time and place for all of that, but when that's properly conveyed through mainstreams, radio of that nature, right? Like I mean, the song "WAP" was a good song, right? Like "WAP" was good. Like sonically, it sounded good. But then when you have a child running around singing "wet ass," you know what I'm saying? Like that's wild. You know what I'm saying? In the grand scheme of things, Lil Kim had her time, but her radio songs didn't sound like what was on the radio, like what was on the CD. You know what I'm saying? And when that becomes the main deal, that's we kind of lose it.
Definitely. Definitely.
Not
Mm.
the WAP. Lord, Lord, Lord
Mhm.
today.
So
Queen
can I
Sheba, welcome back, baby. Welcome back. Welcome back.
so this question is for both of you all. You being from Baltimore, I want to know your side of it. But Queen Sheba, you being from Chicago, how did the places you're from shape your voice and your message? Anybody want to start?
Queen, you
Let me
want to go?
see.
Did she hear me? She might be having some technical difficulties. Does she look like she froze?
Yeah, that ceiling
Okay.
fan ain't moved.
No.
I didn't want to move it in the first place, but so how did Baltimore shape your voice and your message?
um, it gave me my story. You in order for you to have a testimony, you gotta be tested, right? And
Ooh.
when you go through certain things, it tests your resolve, it tests your faith, everything that you were taught and everything you believe in. Um, Baltimore is a place where most people don't make it out to be successful. And in the regards of especially what I do, there's a lot of songwriters that you get the Drew Hills from time to time and stuff like that. But when it comes down to like my story,
Mm-hmm.
I saw so much and in such a like. I mean, I'm 43 years old. And by the time I was 18, I could have written a book, you know what I'm saying? Of what goes on, like something, let's say beyond the wire, right? Beyond what people have seen like through TV, but like the stuff that people think is like fictionalized. I mean, you from Chicago, you think stuff is fictionalized, but no, like this really happened. This is a real thing.
Yeah.
This really goes on. Yes, there's
Yeah.
really a dope line that looked like it's a Chick-fil-A down there, and it's people standing in line to get dope. Like this is a
Yeah.
real thing. So yeah, I tell all of those stories. I got to speak for the people, being the voice for the voiceless, right? Being the voice of the people. Like that's what it does.
Okay. Cool. How about for you? Queen Sheba, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I was just
Yes.
asking, how did Chicago shape your voice and your message
Oh,
with what
okay.
you
Hold on. I'm from Detroit and I live in
Oh,
Atlanta.
are you from
Okay.
Detroit? I am so
What
sorry.
up, though?
Thank you
I
for
live
What
telling
up,
me.
though?
Thank you for
Gwinnett
telling me.
County,
But tell
Gwinnett
me about
County unincorporated, Queen Sheba. We need to
Gwinnett
go to lunch.
unincorporated.
We need
Hey,
to go
that's
to
my
lunch or
favorite saying.
something.
What up,
Okay.
though?
What
Okay.
up, though? Yes,
What up,
I
though?
grew up in
That's my
Detroit,
favorite. That's
So
but
how
tell
I
me
get.
about Detroit,
Hey,
because all I
when
used
I
to hear
say
all the time was Detroit
when I
basketball.
say
My
what up,
cousins, my cousins are from Detroit. So yeah, I heard that all the time. They
when
talked
I
about
say
the
what up,
basketball.
though, they always ask me, "Am I from Detroit?" I be like, "No, I'm from Chi-Town," but I
Chi-Town all day long. We
say
represent.
what up,
Chi-Town is
though.
like our
That's just,
sister, like Midwest sisters.
that's just how I
Yes.
greet people. I be like, "What up, though?"
What up,
I
though?
went to
Yes.
I went to
So how
Michigan
did that,
State.
but regardless where you from, how did that shape your voice and your message? You know.
I'm a poet, journalist, minister, pastor, preacher. So being in the South longer than I was in the Midwest, I was in Virginia
Come
for
on.
12 years and then now in Atlanta for 24 years. I realized that our history wasn't being told properly. I was like, oh, that's okay.
Ah.
Give it to me, the angry black
Yeah.
light skinned woman. I will let everybody know. And so
Ah.
I took it on my prowess to write poems and stories and articles and books. And then I taught at Clark Atlanta for 5 years, taught them how to write poetry, helped them publish books. And I was like, listen, I was like, listen, we got to tell the story the right way. Let's use our voice and our dialect and our language and tell the story how it's supposed to be told. So I don't hold any punches in my work. I just try not to curse a lot on podcasts so it can go viral.
You know that secret sauce, so that's a
You
good
got to
thing.
be real careful what you say on these.
Man, because they
Yes.
will mix
They will
and chop and screw
what?
that so fast. Man.
It's
Definitely.
crazy. So
Hey, hold on. Now we got Malik back. Real quick, Malik. We didn't get into the what's that? The
the
body CBD brand that you want to discuss and talk about. Give us a
Uh,
little information on that, bro.
Body High just wanted to brand. We got a store called Pit Stop Diesel down
okay,
in Meta, Georgia.
okay,
PTSD. We deal with pain management, mental health management, so on and so forth. We do it all through CBD.
Mm,
Pain
okay.
I like.
management. I'm a veteran, so veterans they suffer from a lot of post traumatic stress syndrome, suffer from a lot of injuries, and
Mhm.
CBD is really the cure all plant. They took it away from us and called it the devil lettuce and wacky tobacco and all that,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's a miracle. You can use it in every application. Topical, it takes scars away, stretch marks, but taken internally, it helps with autoimmune disease. It helps with all forms of illness, upset stomach,
Get that with.
menstruation cramps, everything you could think of. This plant, but recently found out our ancestors was using it and growing it around the plantation because it can grow anywhere. So a lot of times you see
Wow.
them pot of greens being mixed up. They put the pot lick on your back when you have scars from being whipped during slavery, and it heals dramatically, and it kills the bacteria
Well, that's
and
what
the
it
and the
was.
fungus. And we now find out that that's what was in them pot of greens. A lot of time they had CBD leaves in there, but
look.
them
That's
Oh,
why
kidnappers
our
I
didn't know.
skin
need
was
some of that.
glowing.
I need some of that on my elbow right now.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
Tell you right
yeah,
now. So
right.
Malik, like, what separates the brand from other CBD brands that are out there? I know you talked a lot about like the healing aspects and just what it does for certain
No, ma'am.
ailments, but like, what
No, ma'am.
separates?
Well, it's the grade of
Down.
the plant that we use. We use the highest grade possible that can be grown on planet Earth. We use
Yeah,
the highest grade of CBD, CBN, CBG possible.
yeah,
We use terpenes for fragrance. There's no fragrance in there that could disrupt the hormone system. Everything is 100% all natural. We just came out with a bug spray, 100% essential oils, all natural. And when I tell you, not only do it, I put some on, I had like a hair bump. And I put some on to keep the mosquitoes away. And when I tell you the hair bump healed up, I said, man, come on, man. You
bro.
got
I was out here
You
yesterday with the
said you
mosquitoes
said
in
hormone
Georgia.
balances. You need to get on
Okay, bro. Send some of
Instagram
that to
and
Georgia, please.
yeah,
yes,
he in Georgia
Okay,
I'm
right
telling
now.
you,
be
I just
more.
used it
because
yesterday. It works.
I am in Snellville, Georgia, and we come on,
He
somebody.
in Georgia right now with it. Right now.
well, you need to
Right now,
tell
Oh,
right down
women
here in
in
Meta.
hold
Georgia
on, be
that if it
more.
helps hormone imbalances, I
Yes.
mean, you will sell out every day, every
hey,
time
hey,
because
E,
Yeah,
I
Be
need
definitely.
you to
more.
get with him. I need you to get with him. So when y'all come to town this Thursday, I need some of that.
I'm bringing
Yeah.
it.
Okay,
I'm
so
bringing
be
it.
more. I'm in
Okay,
Georgia, Sheba.
bring me
You in
some,
Georgia?
Malik. I
Like
need some of that,
I'm
bro.
here. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I need yeah.
We gonna go and talk offline for sure.
Yes, indeed.
For
Let's
sure.
make it happen.
And
For
Georgia
sure.
has approved Delta 8. They approved that some years ago.
Yep.
So
Oh
even if
wow.
you wanted to kick up your CBD just a little bit, I don't know why they just don't approve weed completely because I mean, Atlanta is the weed capital of the world right now.
But Georgia is the Bible state. It's gonna take a little bit longer for
Yeah,
Georgia to
Okay.
Bible
cross
Belt.
on over. It's gonna take a little
Well,
bit longer.
We're gonna make it.
yeah,
But
Yeah, I need
I'm so excited for
some of
what's
that,
to
Malik.
come.
Y'all bring me some of that.
Yeah. Hold on, real quick though, Malik. I want to
Yeah.
kind of touch on the Good Time Fest.
Oh yeah. The
Tell us a little
festival.
about that. Yeah. So
Yeah.
does this festival lean more towards to bring a lawn chair, kick it like one music fest, or is it like a vibe out 3 day, like really like set up shop type
Well,
joint?
I think come set up shop, but you can come any day. It's gonna be each day gonna be different. It's 3 stages each day, and it's
Yeah.
all the music that you've heard your whole life. So you're gonna have bands from all over the world presenting your favorite songs. You know, we got some surprises, but we doing. I mean, I can't talk too much about it, but it's gonna be a camp. It's a campground. The world's biggest yacht port is there, so people gonna be pulling up on yachts, to see the festival. We got campground. People can rent campers and come out and camp. We got
Oh.
campfire. We got tents for a party that night. We're gonna have our bug spray out there. Somebody gonna be
When
getting bit
when
by
is this?
mosquitoes.
When is this party? When is this festival?
End of August.
Oh, that's right in time for my birthday.
The
Okay.
tickets go on sale, I think, this week. And auditions. We have auditions too for artists to come out. It's gonna be crazy. There's a movie festival going on throughout these 3 days too. So he's gonna have so much stuff you can do. You're gonna have to come back again next year to make sure you do the stuff you didn't do this year.
Come on.
Yeah.
Where can
Come
they
on,
find all that
somebody.
information out at?
Well, I'm gonna be posting on my Instagram Tuesday, but it's gonna be a site, the whole nine. I'll direct everybody to everything, all the information. But yeah, auditions are gonna be important. People, we got a lot of people that's from The Voice.
Malik,
We got
you need a host for your poetry stage.
we got we
Come
got we got
on.
hosts on. You can be a host. We definitely gonna be a host. We got hosts throughout the whole event.
Plug
We
it
got
in.
actors,
What?
And
poets.
Queen.
We got actors and
Oh
poets.
Lord.
That's the host. Y'all can hear me.
Yes, we can
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Oh,
Yeah.
actors. We got
I
athletes
can hear
coming.
y'all. Where did he go?
Ward dipped out. He had to do something.
He might have had some phone trouble like I had earlier. I had phone calls coming through and it just knocked my whole live off. So
Here
yeah.
he
I,
go.
I don't I
Look.
don't I don't know if
Welcome
you heard
aboard.
me, Malik. I definitely want to be a part of that, be a host or whatever, for some of
Yeah,
that
you
you got.
got come. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy. I've been putting together this festival for about 3 years. Finally got it together. Finally got the funding. And it's been hard work.
Come
Well,
on.
Yeah,
I'll
I
take
definitely
I
2 years,
love
two
be a
it.
years,
part of
but still, it'll be 3 years by the time we pop it.
I
that. Yeah,
love it.
lock me in, then, bro. I definitely love to be a host to be a part of
Yeah,
that.
I love it.
yeah, we're
I
coming
love
down.
it.
The artists gonna stay in the campers. It's gonna be lit, man. We're gonna be doing your personal music, your Spotify, all that. We're gonna have people. It's gonna be live streamed the whole night. It's gonna be voyeuristic. People gonna be able to see
Is he
you.
talking? I cannot hear him.
Yes,
Hello?
he's talking.
Y'all can hear me?
We
We
can
can
I
hear
hear
can
you.
you.
hear you.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
hear
I
you.
don't know
We can hear
what's
you.
going on with this tonight. It's been tripping.
man. Hey,
It's all
I hate it
Queen,
and I
good.
can you
love it.
hear?
But
I
yeah,
can hear
but
y'all. I cannot hear him. That's so funny.
Wow.
For real?
I can hear
Malik,
y'all.
I can't hear
that's
Malik,
So
but we can hear Malik.
That's funny. I
That's
can't hear
crazy.
you.
Well, we
wait,
definitely
who
looking
said
forward to that,
Grambling?
Malik. We
yeah, it's
Hold
gonna
on,
definitely
be
y'all.
looking
Hold
crazy.
on,
forward to
It's
y'all.
that.
gonna be
We
crazy. Of course,
got
everything
we
I do
got
crazy,
so
so
much
I won't be
love
letting it
in
ain't
the we
crazy.
got so much
I'm
love
really
in the
looking forward to being in
comments right
Chicago with
now.
Sheba. My first time
Hold
on
on.
stage with her.
What you say, Malik?
I said I'm looking forward to being in Chicago on stage with Sheba. We've never been on stage together, and we're gonna do a song too throughout
Oh,
Yes.
this
yeah,
tour.
yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna do
That's
yeah,
gonna be
everything
yeah,
together.
dope.
yeah. And I
Let's
want to get more
go.
back on the tour thing. What what was the big reason that you just had to be a part of this that Queen Sheba has going on first with this tour? Why does it hit home to you?
Oh man, I
Well,
need to hear this. I can't even hear him.
oh, wow. You can't hear me still, baby. You can't hear me.
She can't hear you.
You
Well,
can't hear.
it's the fact that she's been diligent and doing this consistently. I love consistency, and she's been constantly and consistently doing this, and it leans to the power of the universe and how the universe responds. It's like Bruce Lee kept doing. He threw one punch 1,000 times to master it. That's what she's been doing. I just want to support her in her endeavors, and also to share space with somebody as powerful as her.
Mm.
Wow.
Mhm.
Well, he said, Queen, that you've been doing this for such a long time if you didn't hear him. And that he had to just come share the space or whatever with you, basically because you just dope as hell in so many words. Yeah,
That part.
That that's very
That
kind of
part.
him.
That part.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. The rundown, we are so looking forward to, being there and chopping it up with
Yes.
all the
Yes.
artists. Man, this is huge. I've been promoting it and telling everybody about this tour. Man,
Indeed.
we just decided to be a part of it. Caramel,
Yes.
did you have anything else
Hold
that
on, hold
you
on. I got
uh,
I got one thing to say. I'm
And he's
excited to
celebrating his
see
birthday. He
y'all.
told y'all that, right?
Hmm?
yeah,
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 Hey,
man.
his
hey,
Happy
birthday.
Charlie.
Happy Earth Day, face to
Yeah,
face.
thank
I
you.
guess.
Yes.
No question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Malik's
coming out.
birthday
We're
was
gonna kick it to my
yesterday.
birthday party. We're
Yeah.
gonna turn up. Who's on his birthday line? We're gonna go crazy.
Yo,
Who
where the
is on
after
the
party? That's
line?
what I'm talking about. I want to know
Not
where the after
the
party gonna
Our
five
be
after
at.
G
party gonna be
together.
Friday. I ain't
Chicago's
gonna.
supposed to host the after party. We got
We
a
got it.
whole hotel, a black owned hotel that's
Okay.
hosting the
Come
after party for
on.
Malik
That
Come on.
part.
in
Let's
Atlanta,
go.
the
Let's
Hyatt.
go.
Yes.
Let's
In
go.
Atlanta.
Yeah. We got an after
Hmm.
party in
So where
Chicago.
the after party at, Chicago?
I'm not gonna tell y'all where it is right now because it's a private. It's only gonna be 200 people, but
Okay.
it's a private little event, but it's gonna be
I
nice.
can't hear none of that. Y'all
Okay,
gonna have to tell me where the after party is.
I can't wait
As
for
long
that.
as you tell us, Malik, we good. We good.
He said
Hey,
he's
look.
not.
I'm gonna let
He
y'all
Hey,
said
know.
look. Hey, look.
he
Check this
said
out,
he's not
y'all.
sharing it or whatever right now.
We are well over the
Not right
hour.
now. I'll let y'all
So
know on the
can
private
y'all
side.
hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah, on the
Okay.
private side, I'm gonna let y'all
So
know on the private
I
side. You
know, I
feel me?
know we're well past the hour. So Malik,
On the private
we
side. But yeah, I appreciate this. Thank y'all for having me.
we
You're
Sheba,
will see
welcome.
you
thank
all
you
in
for being
Thanks for
here.
Chicago.
being here.
Be
Be
more.
more. Let's
Thank
have
Thank
a
you
good
y'all
time.
for
so
having
Thank
much.
me.
you.
I
Thank you
appreciate it.
all for
Thank
being
So
here.
Thank you for
much.
having
thank you
us.
so
We
much.
appreciate you
Like
guys so much.
sincerely.
Yeah, we up.
And
Thank you. We'll
Hey,
see you in a
hey,
couple days.
a lot
Malik.
of
Next time we have you on, can you hear me, Malik?
Y'all can hear you.
Hey, next time we have you on, man, we got to get into the whole that whole story of you when you was locked in with Mike Tyson. We got to get
Oh
into
man. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
that.
Yeah, we'll talk about he called me the other day too. So I was glad to
Mike
hear.
Tyson tells a story about being locked up with
Lord.
his most game banging, also
We
religious
definitely gonna save that
lifestyle.
story for the next time, though.
Yeah,
So we gotta get that story. That
yeah,
that
Hey
is
y'all,
priceless.
hold
yeah,
on.
it
Time
is.
out. I'm
God
so
bless,
excited to
man.
see y'all,
God
but
bless.
I'm more excited to have White
I
Castle when
appreciate y'all, man. Thank
y'all
y'all
in
so much.
Chicago.
I'll see
All
y'all.
right.
I'll see y'all
Yeah.
Bye. Thank
You
you.
I'll see
guys
y'all
have a
in
great
5
one and
days.
thank you.
Bye.
Peace
Thank
I'll
you
and
see
See
you
so
in
you
love. Peace
5
and
much.
days.
love.
Thursday.
So
See
See
you
you
Hey, Queen,
Thursday.
Thursday.
Queen,
All right.
Follow us
Queen,
on
hold on.
IG, Poetry versus Hip Hop.
Erica, do we
yes.
do we still have that guest for Queen?
No, so she could not jump
Okay,
on, but Queen Sheba,
okay.
I want to get you and my girl Tara the poet on the podcast one of these days. We'll reach out to you soon, okay?
What's happening now? Am I jumping off?
No. I was just
Can you
saying
hear us?
Tara,
Yeah, I can hear you.
Tara the poet. She was supposed to be on tonight, but we want to get y'all back on
Nope,
together.
now I can't hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a lot. All right.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
Do
Who's
y'all
I'm
want
talking
to
call
now?
you
close out the
girl.
podcast and we
Call
can
you
talk
girl.
about that after?
She can hear now.
Can she hear
Go
now?
ahead.
Hit
Yeah.
up on the
Yeah,
back channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in on the back end on the back phone. Okay. I got you.
man, we
All
have
right.
had a great time, great show.
Yes.
Malik Yusef
Likewise.
has been on. My man, Queen Sheba's been on, and this brother up here, he's been dropping just straight jewels as well. My
Mm.
brother,
Supreme
man.
gratitude.
Hey.
Give the people your name again, bro.
Be
Be more.
more.
My
B
boy, B.
hyphen MOOR. No E.
And can we follow
Yo,
you on all social media platforms?
Be more than usual.
Be more than usual. Okay.
Yes,
and
indeed.
Queen Sheba.
want
Okay,
more.
definitely listening.
How can they get at you, boo?
That be more, want more. Let's just rebrand it for a second.
Oh, there you go. I hear you.
Oh, holla
And
at me.
Queen Sheba, how can they get at you, boo? Is she gone?
She might
Oh,
go hear
that
us.
fan stopped
Oh,
again.
it stopped. Yeah, she
Okay,
gone.
yeah.
She gone. That
Yeah,
part.
she just texted me saying thank you and everything. So yeah, okay, she's gone.
Yes. All right,
Yeah.
y'all. Well, hey,
Be more, thank you, man.
Yes,
blessings.
Oh, thank you.
Love
Thank you
y'all.
for having me.
appreciate you.
Thank y'all for
Yeah.
Yeah,
tuning in.
likewise.
Yeah.
And to all of our guests, like I said, from Malik Yusef to Queen Sheba to my dude Be More to my beautiful co-host and all of you guys from the Bad Kids, man, y'all just been commenting and making comments and really engaged into the
Yes,
conversation of
that's
the
dope.
show.
That's
We
the
really appreciate
bad kid
all
business.
of the bad kids. Appreciate y'all. Where the clap that for the bad kids, damn it.
That's right.
Damn it. I'm clapping it up all goddamn night. Hey, y'all. Look. Hey.
So we love y'all, man. Thank
We got
y'all so
work. Let me close this on out because this is your class.
Okay.
Do what
You
they
want to
say
close
you
it out?
couldn't
Okay, go
do.
ahead.
Do what they say you couldn't do. That's what this whole walk of life is about, right? Do what they say you
Mhm.
couldn't do. If it was easy, everybody could do it. And on that
Yeah.
note, we can close on out. Peace.
Peace and
Caramel,
love.
All right.
Be More, War, Queen Sheba.
Blessings and
Play it
hotep
off.
to everybody.
Peace.
Blessings and hotep.
Let's go. Bye.
Hotep, brother.